Hey everyone, this is Erica Sabo. Today I am going to be doing another episode of Anime Complex because it's been forever since I've done an anime impressions video or review. I think the last one I did was for The Flowers of Evil and then before that Attack on Titan. Now I am going to be doing another video on Attack on Titan for anyone who is interested, considering the fact that the last episode is going to be this weekend, which is really sad, at least for now. Hopefully there's a season 2. But yeah, I actually wanted to talk about a really cool shonen anime, or at least I think it's really cool right now, from 2006 called D.Gray-man. So lately, me and Brad have been watching D.Gray-man on Netflix. It's a show I've definitely heard of, but I'd never actually seen, so this was a perfect opportunity to do so. Now, so far the experience has actually been really good, despite it being quite predictable for a shonen anime. Or a shonen series. Now, it is very much like a Monster of the Week series, but all the reoccurring characters here are pretty memorable so far, and they're all really unique in their own way. So I watched up to episode 8 now, and without giving too much away, because it's very easy to give away the plot, it's basically about a team of exorcists who are out to fight these living weapons called akumas, who are run by this evil being called the Millennium Earl. And yeah, it's basically their pursuit to destroy all evil akumas out there. So it's one of those series where you slowly find out more and more about what the akumas are, and well, maybe not so slowly, but you do find out more and more, and you find out more about the backstories and everything. So it's actually pretty entertaining. It's entertaining for being quite simple in scope. I think it's more the atmosphere that propels me forward with this one. Now, while I don't know enough about the characters yet, so far I really do like Alan a lot. I think he's a really great character, and despite the fact that he is a 15-year-old boy, he's not annoying. Like, he's actually really interesting. Every character is really interesting, and no one's too whiny, no one is... I don't know, no one is annoying, basically. The one character that I'm not really too fond of is actually the main antagonist, the Millennium Earl. I can't take him seriously. I can't take this guy seriously. He's just so comical looking, and not even in a twisted, like, Joker-esque way. It's more just, I can't take him seriously. I don't see enough in his actions, despite the fact that he is quite evil in his own way. It's not connecting for me, so maybe it's gonna be a while. I believe the show is 2 seasons, and I still have a long ways to go in this season as well, so maybe I will have a change of heart. But finding out what these exorcists' abilities are is actually really cool, and just, I don't know, just finding out more about them, because when you start the series, it's not... You're given like a little dose of every character, or most of the characters, at least who I've seen so far, and then you slowly get to know them a bit better. So I just got to know Alan a bit better, and it's already a bit of a ways in, or far enough in considering where I am at episode 8. So I'm pretty stoked to see more of it. In terms of art style, I'm quite fond of it as well, actually. I know some people have said it's just really simple, it's really generic, but I think it's actually quite nice. And I think the atmospheres themselves are very, it's kind of almost like a medieval setting, but it's not a medieval setting. I don't know, it's a weird hybrid, but it's definitely, it has its own air. It's very unique in scope. In comparison to other shonens, it's much darker, yet it knows how to be funny at the same time. There are some pretty good filler episodes, but when you think back on it, it's like, why did this happen? So, yeah, the overall atmosphere of this anime is great, and I think that the art style really works well with it. All the characters have their own unique look, and all the environments are very detailed in scope. So I'm getting quite immersed in it, in this really dark place, but it's cool, and the characters still know how to have fun despite it being a pretty depressing place. In terms of voice acting, it's another thing I'm quite fond of. I don't particularly like dubbed animes, however, I've been watching this one dubbed and it's quite good. It is quite good. I actually really like Alan's voice. It's very much unlike his voice in Japanese, which is just a very typical young boy's voice. I don't know any particular names for the voice actors. However, like I said, I really like how varied everyone's voices are so far. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I think that the subbed version is also very good, but it tends to be more traditional for shonen, and it's nothing new to me, so I'd rather actually watch the dubbed version in this case. So after I do get a bit further in this show, I probably am going to be doing a review on season 1. I'm pretty pumped so far. I'm actually quite pumped, and I'm really enjoying it for a shonen. Predictable, yes, but who knows, maybe that'll change. Characters are really intriguing, the atmosphere is really cool, voice acting's great, art style is equally awesome, and just the concept, I like it. I like how dark it is. Part of also why I like Soul Eater as well. I like that dark premise. So, I don't know, I mean, if you're looking for something a little bit deeper, I'd probably go for Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's just definitely a good go-to anime for something like that. But if you want something lighter in between those deeper animes, those much longer animes, because it's another thing, this one isn't that long. I believe it's just over 100 episodes. If you want less of a commitment and you want something that's still really engaging and really fun, then do consider checking out D.Gray-man. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tune in again very soon for another anime video for Attack on Titan and for a bunch more gaming videos. Alright, take care. Peace.